Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for a brand new season on Project Cars 2. This is Season 8 and it is the LPB Porsche series. We're using the Porsche DLC, we're in the Porsche Carerra GT, as you can see there from Stevie's car. And we're just going to take you through the grid for this first race at Sonoma Raceway. It says there on the ground there, upside down. So Stevie is on pole position for the first one then, so it's random grid all season. So Stevie on pole from Neil, then it's VMX Rider, Neil's teammate, in third. Fourth is Blakeney, then it's Pash alongside his teammate Bidzster. Then it's Callum in seventh, Video eighth, his teammate, and Brad is in ninth, who's Stevie's teammate, and NRP in 10th. So let's get on with the race then. Here we go, let's look at the midfield, here we go, and away we go. Bidzster gets a rocket start, but he can't go anywhere because Blakeney's in the way as we go up towards the first corner. Here we go, up the hill, all together now, into the first few corners. This Porsche Carerra GT, not the easiest car to drive in the world at all, but everyone's sort of through the first corner cleanly, as Brad has got hit there slightly, but we're all good, we all survived. Then up the hill we go, with Stevie, VMX, Neil, Blakeney, Callum, then Pash there with Bidzster behind him, his teammate. Down the hill, we're doing the short version of Sonoma, so it's the NASCAR version. Stevie goes wide there, that could be a penalty incurred if he's not careful. Both the white cars go wide, which is Pash and Bidzster. Down the hill, Video up the inside of Bidzster. Bidzster trying to go around the outside. Can't quite make it stick as Pash goes very, very, very wide there. As we go down onto the left, right section. Everyone's still in the same order up ahead, and Pash getting hung out to dry there. Video going through on him. Brad is just behind him there. As we go down to the hairpin at the far end, we've got the fast right-hander here. And then Stevie, VMX, Neil, Blakeney, Callum. Then there's Bidzster, Video, Pash, and Brad is going wide there in the background. He keeps it on the track, which is good. Into the hairpin, it's all happening here. Callum and Blakeney hit each other in the background, and Blakeney goes round, and then Bidzster has nowhere to go. Bidzster hits him, and the cameras are so zoomed in here as Blakeney reverses out of the way and says, there you go Bidzster, after you. But it all got very chaotic there. We'll get a replay on that for you now. Okay, here's a replay of the incident on the first lap at the hairpin. So Callum's behind Blake, closes right up, they hit the brakes together. They go into the corner, there's no contact, they both run wide. Then Blakeney comes back across and Callum just a little bit of lag there, and then Blakeney gets hit and then goes round into Bidzster, and just both cars park up there, and Blakeney reverses way out of the way, almost rejoins at the other bit of the track, and we all continue. So as we come back from that then, Stevie there in the black car in the lead, running away with it. Neil in second, VMX his teammate in third, Callum in fourth, there he is in fourth with Video, his teammate behind him, Pash. Then we've got NRP. There he is in the red car, Bradders, and then Bidzster at the back. Got to try and catch up some positions here. As Bradders slides wide, Bidzster goes up over the top of the hill. He's going to try and get Bradders here. As Bradders comes back across and hits Bidzster there, but whoa, we just survive. And Bradders gets going. As Bidzster then tries to go up the inside. Nope, no way through there. Bradders not letting him through any way, shape or form. But Bidzster then gets the inside into the hairpin and through on Bradders to take 8th place. And now got to try and catch up to the others. Meanwhile, Video is pressurising VMX. Callum's already passed VMX there. So VMX under pressure there with a bit of damage to the front end of that Porsche. But we're all good as we go into the corner. We've got a lot of curb there for VMX. It's going to slow him down towards the hairpin. Will Video have a go? The brakes on this car are not the best. Even though you look at the size of the brakes and you think, oh god, they look good, but no, they're not. In this game, as Video and VMX side by side, bang! Massive contact, spin! And I don't really know what caused that, but I think they both wheel spanned, slid and went into each other, as then they slide the cars round. Nice recovery there from VMX, waited until the track were clear. Good recovery from them lot, but Bidzster gains 2 positions from that. As meanwhile, further up we've got a spinner. Is that VMX? No, not VMX, it's someone else. I can't quite see who it is. I think it might have been Video and Neil. Neil's gone round, I think. So, there we are, Neil back into 5th. So another incident there, another replay. Here's a replay what happened to Neil. So he was in the lead because he passed Stevie in the other section of track into the first corner. And he just goes too wide onto the gravel and spins right around. And luckily, well, he stops, resets to get offline, and Pash just avoids him. And then he gets going. As we come back from that one then, Bidzster pressurising Neil Farm right now. Bidzster trying to get back up the field. So let's see if we can watch Bidzster here try and get past Neil Farmack as we go into the corner. Nicely into the hairpin. Neil goes a bit wide on the exit. Bidzster could get a run out of the corner here. Closes right up on Neil Farmack as we go through the left right section. Down the hill. I should also note that also, guys, we've just recently done a LPB Racing statistics page on the actual Facebook group, so it's on a post on the Facebook group, so if you want to have a look on there, it'll be all the info and all the stats to do with LPB Racing. So championships won, number of points, fastest laps, pole positions, you name it, it's on there. As Neil runs wide, hits the wall, and Bidzster goes through. So back to the race, Bidzster goes through as Neil runs wide there as we go up towards the first corner. So Neil goes down, Bidzster moves up. Next target, NRP in the red car there. NRP not doing a bad job here, nice and consistent so far. Up over the top of the rise. Down we go. Meanwhile, Callum is trying to catch Stevie. He's in the blue car there. His teammate is Video, and ahead is Stevie, one of the rival teams. Should note as well, we've got team names in this, which I'll point out later on as we go into the race. So we'll go through there. Let's have a look back at Bidzster. He's still trying to harass NRP here. NRP with Bidzster behind him. We've got to try and see if we can keep him back. There's Pash, who's the next one ahead. Bidzster's teammate, doing well in third place. This will be Pash's first full season, and he's showing that he's going to be one of the ones to watch. Bidzster goes to the outside of NRP, really close behind him now. Into the fast right-hander, into the corner, chucking the car in. And both cars just really close to the edge of the gravel there. Onto the brakes, into the corner. Bidzster to the inside of NRP. Gets on the inside onto the curb. Let's see if he can keep it round. Gets on the power, and through he goes past NRP. And good move there from Bidzster. The camera's very zoomed in on this track, so apologies for that, but can't help that because it's in the game. But NRP down to 5th place. Bidzster with a good move there on the inside. Neil Farmack will be the next one to try and have a go at NRP if NRP can't stay with Bidzster. Oh, meanwhile at the front we've got a swap. As we were focusing on that, didn't even realise, but Callum is past Stevie. Changed for the lead. Replay. Okay, here's a replay of how Stevie lost the lead then on lap 4, going into the corner, and just hits the cut. He just turns him way too much to the left, and that was a very strange that, but he turned way too much to the left, like I expecting the corner to tighten up on itself. But weird one that from Stevie, but he ends up going down to 2nd place. So as you come back from that, then Stevie back down to 2nd place, and then everyone else is battling for 4th. Look at them all close together here. Bidzster Pash with Bidzster behind him, and then NRP, Neil and Video all very close together here. There's Bidzster going through shot. Video's at the back of this bunch there. He was, but he's just made a little mistake there. And has Neil gone round? Neil's gone round. Neil's gone round. Something's happened to Neil there. Again, don't know if there was contact, but replay. Okay, here's the replay of the Video Neil incident on lap 5 into the hairpin. Video goes to the inside. He's actually alongside, and then Neil actually does turn in. So that wasn't really Video's fault, because he was clearly up the inside, just that Neil actually did turn in quite hard on him. As we come back from that, we just saw Video giving the place back to Neil there, so Neil obviously got hit there and Video lets him go back through. Meanwhile, Pash then under pressure from his teammate. Let's see, Pash locks up! Pash locks up! So Pash not running any ABS or anything and locks up the brakes. So running the same as his teammate, locks up the brakes and goes straight on. Bidzster up to 3rd place then. There's NRP in 5th. We've got then up further back we've got Neil and Video. Still very close together here. We've got Bradders having an awful race in this car, not enjoying it at all. VMX in 9th. Then we've got Blakeney in 8th. So VMX has gone right down from the start. So's Blake. And Stevie has also... Oh, Stevie's also gone right back down the order as well. Stevie spun. Replay. Okay, here's a replay of what happened to Stevie then. So he goes into the first corner way too fast. Back end's overtaking the front. Goes through a 50 board marker. And then if you look on board with him, there he is. He's on the grass. NRP's come up the hill. Sees a gap. Rejoin. Well, tries to rejoin. He's trying to get the car going. Needs to try and find first gear. And there he goes. Rejoined. As you come back from that, Neil and Video very close together then, so Stevie's spinning out there, and Bidzster and Pash still close together, so Pash still sticking with his teammate here, but can't really make any inroads into him. Trying to go up on the curb to try and get a better run through the corner, but Bidzster runs wider on purpose to try not to let the car oversteer too much. As further back we've got Neil and Video again at it. Video goes through this time on Neil. Neil kicking up the dust. There he goes in the yellow car, bright yellow car, so can't fail to see him in a crowd as we go through the left-hander into the fast right-hander before the hairpin. Through we go, nicely done. Then we've got VMX and Blakeney quite close together, further ahead up the road. Oh, further behind, sorry, so should I say. As VMX and Blakeney go out of the corner there, nicely done. So look for more battles on track here, guys. I think the closest one is between Stevie, Neil and Video at the minute, so all quite close. Oh, no, we've got Callum. Well, Callum's gone off in the lead. Callum's gone off. Absolutely gone off the track there. He's stationary. Oh no, problem for Callum. We'll get a replay on that for you now. Okay, here's the replay what happened to Callum. So he comes towards the first corner and then he turns in, and what it is his wheel stand has actually broke. His wheels come off his stand, and Bidzster just avoids him as he backs him into the wall. But yeah, Callum's wheel stand definitely broken, and he tries to get going again, but it's still broken, and he's got to try and fix it. So as we come back from that then, Callum's wheel obviously having a problem or something mechanically going wrong with his wheel that he's using. So Bidzster inherits the lead then. Bidzster in the lead after going all the way back down from that instant in the lead. His teammate Pash in second. So I should run through the team names now. So it is Bidzster and Pash as Team Donington, because they're both marshals at Donington Park, so they're running Team Donington. NRP is under pressure from Video, and they're in two separate teams. NRP is part of Team Silverstone with himself and Blakeney. Blakeney's further back, so they're running the red car at the minute. And the colours could change through the season as Video closes right up, and Video is part of Blue Streak Racing, which is NRP and Callum. So both of them running. Oh, Pash has gone off! Pash has gone off! And he's gone back down. His Video and NRP have both caught him, and they've both passed him. So Pash goes off there, ran wide at the other corner, and he went off. So through there he goes, and NRP and Video make up places. So Video going through there, see if he can make any inroads into NRP up over the top of the rise. Very hard corner, cambers in, cambers out, uphill, downhill, everything at once. Trying to put some pressure on NRP through this section. Meanwhile, Stevie's caught up to the back of this bunch as well, and Neil, they're all catching up. So good racing, good close racing here with LPB Racing. Into the... Oh, Video's gone off! Whoa, massive off for Video, and I think Stevie's into the wall as well. So Video's gone off himself, too much power down the hill and spins round. NRP in second then. Pash third, Neil fourth, Stevie fifth. Video down to sixth. Out of the hairpin. Into the constant left right section, a bit like Silverstone, but a lot narrower than Silverstone. And if you go off, you've got sand. And no. Oh, Neil's off! Neil's off in the background. Neil's gone round, just spun it too much on power. Round he goes, and Video will close up again. So Video and Neil, they can't separate these two. As Neil goes through there we go. Video goes through, and Neil with a cracked windscreen continues. And NRP into the hairpin at the far end. Trying to get on the power. Pash behind him, trying to do the same. Oh, this Porsche Carrera GT, a very understeery car. Very understeery. It doesn't like to turn at all. And then all of a sudden, you let go of the power, and it does. So, it is very, very weird. It's a very weird handling car, this one. But everyone handling it quite well, or doing the best to handle it as well as they can. That's why there's been a lot of offs. There are a lot of skilled people in LPB Racing, but when it's such a hard car as this, it's hard to do. There's Pash there, he's continuing up the hill, he's got Stevie catching him up. Stevie on a mission here, sliding the car up over the crest. Down there, oh, gets now on the power a bit early, twitches the car. It's Callum! There, it's Callum, it's alright, he's moving out of the way, he's been lapped. So he's got his wheel fixed and he's back on the road, but he's lost a lot of time there and he could have won this race very easily. There's NRP, Pash and Stevie all go through the hairpin, out the other side, very close together. Down through the left right section, we've got Neil and Video. Oh, Neil and Video have come together again. Something's happened there. Replay. Okay, Okay, here's the replay. What happened to Video and Neil on lap 9 then? So going down the hill, Video loses control of the car on power over the hill, rejoins, Neil has to go up the inside, and then as they go through the corner, Video again gets too much power on oversteer, and Neil has nowhere to go, and they both make contact. That time it was just Video making a mistake, Neil in the wrong place at the wrong time. As they come back from that, NRP runs wide, and Pash is going to go through on the inside, is he? Yes. As NRP goes back behind Stevie, so Stevie and Pash both make up a place there, and NRP down to 4th. So Pash back up to 2nd place, Stevie having to defend from NRP now and trying to attack Pash, almost runs into the back of him. We just saw Pash's car come into shot, and he's practically pushing him around the corner, saying, come on, hurry up, there's a gear in there somewhere. I've got an extra one. As we go down over the top, over the finish line, onto the penultimate lap of this race then. What a cracking opening race, drama-filled, action-packed. This is going to be the start of a great season. Up and over the top. Pash runs a bit wide, Stevie catches up, but again there's narrow, and very few opportunities here at Sonoma Raceway. Formerly known as Infineon Raceway, but Sonoma Raceway is the name. Stevie up over the top. Pash trying to just stay in front if he can. NRP sticking with both of them, so if they make a mistake, NRP will be in there like a duck to water. As in the background we've got Callum going through shot in the background. Still focusing on this battle here. Bidzster's just lapping VMX there. Bidzster lapping VMX, going through there on VMX as Pash and Stevie and NRP then go through. They'll not be far off VMX at this rate as Pash slides the car through there. Stevie a lot quicker through that section. Down into the right-hander. He's not going to find a way through here. He'll have to set himself up for the hairpin if he can. Try and get a good run through here. Get on the power as early as possible. Slides the car out. No way through. Unless he goes for a dive on the brakes. And he is. To the inside goes Stevie on the brakes. Up the inside and keeps to the curb. And a brilliant move there from Stevie. Absolutely textbook. Pash was not expecting that. Stevie through into 2nd place. Pash down to 3rd. NRP will be looking and seeing, right, okay, that's how it's done. Let's see if I can follow out. Let's see if I can follow in the example. Up over the top, Stevie then in 2nd. Got to try and hold on for this last lap now. There goes Pash. NRP running a bit wide in the background. Callum sticking with them, but again, Callum's a lap down. Stevie sliding over the top. This could be Pash's opportunity. Stevie slides, loses speed. Pash can't because he's got to be patient on the power. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to control the car. Runs a bit deep into the corner as well. NRP with an opportunity now, but again can't make anything stick of it into the hairpin. Last time through the hairpin. Bidzster's already approaching the last few corners here. There he goes up over the curb, sliding the car around the corner towards the last corner. Quickly watching back to this battle here, see if anyone goes off or any opportunity arises for anyone. Doesn't look like it for now. But Bidzster comes out the last corner. He's going to take the first victory of the season. Bidzster, the 6-time champion on Project Cars, taking another win here. Goes past Blakeney on the line there. As Pash has passed Stevie. Stevie's gone off on the last lap. Stevie's gone off. So he's gone off, and Pash inherits 2nd place on the last lap of the race. Stevie's got to try and get something done here if he can. Get a really good run, but he can't. Pash takes 2nd place with a gift on the last lap. NRP 3rd. Stevie 4th. Quick replay. Okay, here's a quick last lap replay. What happened to Stevie then? So going into the notorious corner, hits the curb, spins the car out, just about recovers it, then it does it again. The back end still loose, hits the wall, ricochets off, and then he goes right back down to 4th place on the last lap. Neil Farmack is going to be in 5th. 5th place for Neil Farmack. We've got Blake, VMX, Callum and Bradders that have been lapped. So Video will go through in 6th, and that'll be the last of the finishers on the current lap. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that then. So Bidzster takes the first victory of the season. Well done to him. His teammate Pash 2nd, so Team Donington get a 1-2. 3rd for NRP. 4th is Stevie. Neil in 5th. 6th is Video. 7th is Blake. VMX in 8th, 9th is Callum, and Bradders rounds off the 10. Okay guys, there's your winner of that race, Bidzster, in that white Porsche Carerra GT there. Well done to Bidzster, he wins the race. And we will see you guys next time for race 2 here at Sonoma. Take care guys.